I believe in teleportation and time travel, he said, slowly taking a sip of his old-fashioned. It was Friday, and we were at the speakeasy watching bluegrass. I wasn't too sure I heard him correctly. Well, not in the sensational way, mind you, but in the way that a fragrance or a certain perfume can take you back to childhood, or a song that can bring back a flurry of feelings that you felt long ago. Isn't it strange and wonderful how our senses can give us context of the present, but transport us back to the past? He whispered to the bartender, who came back moments later with a mint julep, identical to the one he introduced me to when we first met, orange twist and all. Here, he said, close your eyes and take a sip of this. Now, tell me, where does it take you? Hello, this is Sandra again with Life Over 60. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I really want to talk about something that I wrote a blog about recently. And it's about listening to a song or having a waft of a fragrance pass you by, and all of a sudden you are transported back to your childhood, back to your teenage years, maybe back to the music that you listened to or the perfume that you wore when you first met your first love. Well, that's what is happening to me now, because I heard a song on my Alexa that took me way back into my childhood. And that gave me the idea to write a blog about how we can transport ourselves back in time just with the memory of listening to a piece of music. And my daughter happened to call me while I was writing that piece, and she was on a layover in Spokane, Washington, and I told her about, the blog that I was writing. And she said, "Oh, mother, I have something just wonderful for you. Don't finish that blog." And I said, "Well, it's already finished and I'm going to put it up." She said, "Well, if you do a video and a companionship with that blog, wait, I have something for you." And she took a picture and a text and sent it to me. And it was a coffee cup cover that had the most romantic or the most interesting little piece of dialogue with it. So, and she said, "Mother, I am going to send you something, so don't put up your video or don't complete your video until you get my package." So that's what I did. I got it yesterday. I waited to put up this blog, and I unboxed, and surely enough, what she sent to me took me back to when I was raising my children. You'll never guess what was in this box. And I am sure when I tell you what was in the box, it's going to transport you back in time as well. Here it is. I just took off the lid. It's a different bottle, more modern bottle, but Skin So Soft. Remember Avon's Skin So Soft? I can never get tired of that fragrance. I absolutely love it. And it does take me back to years ago when a good friend of mine was an Avon representative, and it's when they would send out catalogs or put them in your mailbox or have parties. Remember the Avon parties? And we'd all get together, and my friend would put out the jewelry, the little knickknacks, and all the makeup and skin creams and everything that Avon had. Well, it really, really brought me back. But also in this Skin So Soft now, Avon has shower gel. They have all kinds of things. They have cream, the Avon cream, I'm going to be smelling like Skin So Soft around the house forever. And this is the original bath oil spray. But this also can be used to repel mosquitoes. Remember that? They found that out. And I remember I used to put this on my dogs because we lived in New Jersey. There were a lot of fleas and ticks. And this actually would keep them away from my animals in a natural way. So I am so excited to have all of my Skin So Soft products. And she also included in this care package to me a sweet pumpkin candle that smells delightful and the woodland retreat candle. So I am going to be having beautiful aromas in the house, and I'm going to be smelling like Skin So Soft for a long time. But it did take me back to a wonderful time in my life. And ever since I got this box yesterday, I did some research and I found out that a lot of girls are online, the millennials, they are now, instead of having parties, they are merchandising the products online. So my daughter, because she has a YouTube channel, she's a flight attendant and has other entrepreneurial things going on in her life, has decided, because she loves makeup, she has always loved the Avon line, she now is going to be selling Avon. And I'm going to put her link below so that you can look at the catalog online and see if you would like anything. She's not paying me for this, but she's just my beautiful daughter, and I would never recommend something that I really didn't believe in and love. And did you also know that Avon has their own research facilities? Very few companies do. I know Estee Lauder does, but many of the top line companies do not have their own research facilities. They all use the same chemists who just put on the label and they do the work for them. But there are a few companies, and Avon is one of them, who has their own research facilities. And the ingredients in the Avon product rival the same ingredients and are sometimes exactly the same ingredients that are in the other top of the line products. So, and the pricing is absolutely amazing. So I am so happy to get my package, and I am so happy that she sent it to me before I put out this video. But it is true, isn't it, that certain perfumes, certain pieces of music can take us back into our past with warm and fuzzy memories. There are certain songs that I can remember when, after my husband died and I was alone. I remember in the kitchen I had this tiny little radio, I think it was a little Emerson radio, up on the shelf on the kitchen counter. And the first thing in the morning, I would get up and I would turn on my radio. And I remember Billy Joel was very popular at that time. And I remember listening to Billy Joel music and dreaming in my fuzzy slippers about what life could be and what life, I hope, was ahead for me, even though at the time I was a single mom raising 3 children. And I also remember songs that meant a lot to me when I was going to the university in Washington, D.C. I remember we would go to jazz clubs, and I had a very special boyfriend at the time. And I remember certain songs, certain jazz songs, George Shearing, Mose Allison, certain wonderful songs that really brought back wonderful times and wonderful memories for me. And I am sure that you have those memories as well. So it's interesting that how a fragrance or a song can transport you back in time and make you think of better times. Sometimes it may bring back sad memories for you. But those are things that we do carry with us forever. And something I really want to share with you is that I really am so delighted that you have found me on YouTube and that you have decided to join me on this adventure. And it really is amazing because I've had some of the other mature women in our community who are very successful. They've been on YouTube for many years, reach out and embrace me, the newbie, who is now here in the community. And I feel that those who comment and contact me, I really feel that they're my friends and that I know them. And I'm so happy that when they reach out to me and share their experiences and share whether or not they like the video and share what they would like to see. I know I still have to put up a video on my review of the Nivea firming cream, and someone also asked that maybe I give some type of information on how I take care of my teeth. It is so nice to be embraced by this absolutely wonderful, mature woman community that I now am a part of. I am new, as I said. I haven't been at this for very long, but I want you to know that I really enjoy sharing, and I enjoy trying to help each and every one of us appreciate every single day that we are here and on this journey, over 50 or over 60. And we can't stop the aging process, but we sure as heck can make it fun and interesting and really worthwhile, because we are awesome and we do matter, and what we think really matters. So thank you for joining me. Sophie is around here somewhere at my feet. I can hear her little toenails clicking on the wood floor from time to time. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful week. And thank you so much for coming by again. Take care. See you soon.